Welcome back, everyone. The coalition of political parties, CUPP, are planning consensus candidate ahead of 2019 general elections. They had a meeting with their leaders yesterday in Abuja, the closed-door meeting. The agreement is perhaps to put forward a stronger force to fight the ruling APC at the polls. So the idea is that they will come together. They say there are, in fact, more than 39 political parties that are coming together. Some of these political parties already have their own presidential candidate. Some of the political parties that we know under this coalition, the PDP, the SDP, the NCP, and so many others. Our panel tonight on the program, Dr. Abdul Jalil Tafawa Balewa, one of the leaders of the CUPP, Elder Yemi Akinwumi, Deputy National Chairman of the PDP, and Mr. Bayo Oshinaga, an APC member. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming on the show. Let me quickly go to Mr. Oshinaga because we started the conversation before you joined us in the studio. Many thanks that you are able to join us tonight on the program. How difficult will it be for your party to face about 40 political parties coming together under one umbrella of a coalition if they come together with a common front with a coalition presidential candidate? How difficult do you think this will be for your party?
Shegun, let me start by, my name is Shegun Oshinaga. CUPP is a creation of former President Olusegun Obasanjo. They are all the parties, many of them, it's like a one-shop store pretending to be a supermarket. Like Yoruba will say, I don't think there's anything to fear. There's nothing they bring to the table that will make any difference, that will change the fact that the government of President Buhari has done well in spite of the problems. And don't forget where we're coming from. You remember that Venezuela and Nigeria were practically at the same level in 2014. And then the oil price crashed. And we all know the story of Venezuela today. They are picking food from the dustbin. That's what Nigeria would have been if PDP had continued in power. So don't forget the fact that this government has come to practically help Nigeria stay together. And many of the policies of this president are long-standing, are fundamental. That it's not easy to see the results immediately. It's like a house that has broken down.
Mr. Oshinaga, it looks like you're dismissing the force these political parties are coming with. I hope you've heard some of the criticism against the government of your political party. The fact that some of these parties are coming together, about 40 of them, and you think that they don't have a great concern about the performance of your party.
I'll tell you this for a fact, Shew. They are no force at all. They are aligned to PDP. All this pretense that they are going to meet and decide, they are already aligned with PDP. We know where they are. And the truth of the matter is that they are no match for APC because of the person of the president.
What gives you this confidence? What gives you this confidence? Because if you have a soldier standing against an army, because this is a combination of several political parties. You remember that your political party is a merger, is a coming together of several other political parties. So when other political parties, about 40 of them, about 4 or 5, came together to form the APC, but this is not a merger, this is a coalition. Are you dismissing them outrightly?
All I'm saying to you, Sheung, is that let them be 500 different parties with no offices, parties with no structure. Many of them are parties only by name. So they can't overwhelm the APC with the sheer number.
All right, great.
All I'm saying is that
what you're saying, let's take the conversation to Dr. Tafawa Balewa. A big question is on the table, Dr. Tafawa Balewa, and the question is going to be the issue of political ideology coming together of all these political parties under CUPP. Is that a concern for the coalition? How you are going to agree to present a common front considering the ideologies that perhaps all these political parties share?
You mentioned earlier that there were a few parties that got together to form APC. The political ideologies are as disparate can be. That there are 41 political parties. Now, most of them are young parties. Yes, it is true. But what they're trying to form is an amalgam of moving Nigeria from one place to another. I think it will be rather egocentric and a little bit myopic to think that there will be 40-something parties coming together and they will not have any impact. This is basically what APC did to come into prominence. They merged together a lot of parties, but that's not even the point. For me, I'm a nationalist. I want this country to be able to move from A to B being better than A. Now, this raw politics that Mr. Oshinaga was talking about is basically what has gotten us to where we are now, where people are so hateful of one another and there's no policy, there's nothing, absolutely nothing to say except that I just don't like this person. This person has absolutely nothing to give. Why don't you, I mean, in nature, everything goes to a competition. You know, if nothing happens or APC comes up or XYZ falls down, fine. But let it go to the people. It's about time that we start telling people what is possible.
All right.
What is it that we have had?
Let's allow Elder Akinwumi into this conversation. Perhaps your closing thoughts, Elder Akinwumi, on the fact that your party has Atiku Abubakar as its candidate. And as it looks so much, maybe the criticism coming from the APC that your candidates cannot defeat Buhari at the election perhaps is the reason why you're going for a coalition. Is that true?
It is not true. But we believe we need coalition. We believe. Because the situation is so bad in Nigeria that we have to come together. We have a common denominator. There's a point of convergence between all the political parties. And the common point of convergence is that we have to take Nigeria back to our own ambitioned country, to the country of our own dream. A country where there's equal right and justice. A country that is not despotic. A country where you have your freedom of speech or movement or association.
All right.
The main problem of
we need to go now, Elder Akinwumi. We need to go now. But Mr. Oshinaga, in 10 seconds, your closing thoughts. Mr. Oshinaga, in 10 seconds, please.
CUPP is a nameless, faceless amalgamation of parties, and they have absolutely no significance. They don't have any structure anywhere.
All right.
They don't have any
we need to leave it at that. We're out of time. But I must sincerely thank my panel tonight on the program. Mr. Bayo Oshinaga, a member of the APC, Dr. Abdul Jalili Tafawa Balewa, a leader at the CUPP, and Elder Yemi Akinwumi, Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party South. Thank you so much for your time on the program today. That's our show for today, everyone. Many thanks for being part of it. I'm Sean Kimale. Bye-bye.